As we are selling puts, there's a chance that at some point we get assigned the shares. Not to worry, because now we can sell calls against those shares. And that is the short explanation of the wheel strategy. Since you got to this video, you probably already know what the wheel strategy is, but if you don't, I made some videos about it. They're in very high demand right now, just a heads up, get them while they're hot. Anyway, in this video we will be making a table like this that can be very useful after you get assigned the shares to keep track of all the premiums collected to offset your share price. Wait, what? Can you elaborate a little bit? Okay, fine. Say in this example we have 100 shares of NEO that we got assigned at $45 per share. Right here we have the premiums collected by selling calls against those shares, and in this cell we have the price that was offsetted by those premiums. So in case we want to sell our 100 shares, we can choose a lower price than what we bought them for, which in this case was $45. I believe that being organized is the key to consistent gains.
So let me give you a major key.
Be that in making muscles or option tendies. Oh man, this subscribe button came out of nowhere. Get out of here, you. Oh, sorry, did you want to click it? Go ahead, my bad. We are going to use Google Spreadsheets. Just a little bit about myself, I love Google Spreadsheets. They are convenient, extremely useful, and great with butter. But enough talk about myself. Let's talk about how we can make this table. So in the first cell we have is our collateral or capital that was invested in the shares. Below we will have the actual amount after deducting the premiums. And next we'll have how many shares we got assigned, then the price we got assigned to, we'll call it the initial price, and down below it is the actual price per share. This will make more sense as we put real examples, which we will in just a second. The fourth column will be the wheel profits, and to add up all the values in one, we will click this one cell, then we go to the symbol here, click sum, then select all the cells we want to add up, and I'll choose D3 to D15. And I'll make these cells a different color so we'll know which one are adding up to this main cell. Actually, you know what? Let's make all this table a bit more colorful to make it easy on the eye. Shall we put this table to work and use some real life example from my order history? I think we should. I got one here for plug power. The put that I sold and got assigned the shares was this one at $17 strike price for 2 contracts, and I collected $25 per contract, so $50 in total. Let's put this number in our table. We got 2 contracts, so that's 200 shares. At 17 per share, my collateral or my capital invested was $3,400, and for those contracts we got $50 in premiums. To calculate our actual amount, we have to subtract some numbers, so let's do that by pressing equal sign, and then initial amount, which is cell A2, minus wheel profits, which is cell D2. And to calculate our actual price per share, we'll press equal actual amount, which is D4, divided by the number of shares, which is cell B2. Man, I love Google Spreadsheets. Now, already our actual share price dropped to 16.75 cents. I got assigned on Friday, but if following Monday the market price was say 16.90 or even 16.76, I could have sold my shares and be profitable right away. I didn't do that. Instead, I chose to sell calls against my shares. And I got one contract at $17 strike price for $40 and one contract at $18 strike price for $14. But I bought it back for $4, so I made $10 on that. So 40 and 10. And then the following week I sold one call, $17 strike price for $51, and then another one a few days later at $17.50 strike price for again $51. And this is when plug price went up and I was obligated to sell my shares, as the closing market price on that Friday was around $18. Now granted, if I were to just hold these 200 shares and sell them willingly on the same Friday, I would have made the same amount of money, $200. Yes, that's true, but I was lucky that the price went back up. Now imagine though the price keep on going down. That is why selling calls and using our table that we created, we can calculate the price that we can afford to sell back our shares without any losses. Obviously no spreadsheet or table can save you if the stock price dropped drastically. So be vigilant. Do your own research. If you have any suggestions or comments, please let me know, and good luck on those trades.